What's good? Y'all know who it is. Y'all know what it is. It's your boy Matthew Shack live here in Los Angeles, man. Welcome to Matthew Shack Unfiltered, bro. What is good in the hood, man? First things first, man. Salute to the unfiltered nation. Salute to the unfiltered fam. Salute to the mod squad. Salute to all you goons that are out there in the chat room. Okay, run them likes up, dog. We like for things to be ran up around here, man. Run the likes up, bro. Let's not be shy about it. Okay, let's keep the likes at 50%. Last but not least, man, as always, tip your hat and also tip the bartender, you guys, man. All right, man. What's going on, man? What's good, man? I'm back. Decided to come in, a little bit ago, man. Just trying to get everything solidified, you guys. Waiting for the notifications to kick in, man. You guys to get up in here. And, yeah, man, we got a lot to finish up. We got a lot to discuss, man. We got a lot that we got to fix. And we need to go ahead and make that be what it is, man. What's good, man? What's good in the hood? Okay. Line it up, man. Line it up, man. Because we definitely got some things that we need to say. All right. Yeah, man. We were on earlier. This morning, man. If you missed the live earlier, man, we had some breaking news that Shedeur Sanders' older brother Shiloh got waived by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So we were in the building for that, and we had a couple of nice things to say about, a couple of things and nice things and not so nice things to say about that situation. So if you missed that live, man, make sure you go back and double back, man, and do that, man. But I definitely wanted to talk about what happened last night with the Raiders and the Cardinals game that turned into an absolute bad situation for the Las Vegas Raiders at the quarterback slot, man. So we're definitely going to talk about that. But before we do all that, man, it's time to do what? It's time to blaze one for the nation, man. It's time to blaze one for the nation right quick, man. Let me go ahead and get my cigar set up, man, because I am definitely about to spit some hot lava when it comes to this situation, man. Man, that's how you cut a cigar, man. You know what I'm saying? That's how you do it, okay? So, man, we all know, man. Salute to everybody in the chat. We all know that if you saw the game last night, man, the Raiders, they finished their preseason record 0 wins, 1 loss, and 1 tie. They did not win a game. All right. Now we understand it's preseason, but let's understand it's not good to not even win a preseason game, man. It's just like if you're winning, if you can't even win a scrimmage, then you need to be concerned, man. I don't care if it didn't count or not, man. You should have won a scrimmage out of 3 scrimmages. Out of 3 scrimmages, you didn't win not one. Yeah, man, it's definitely something that needs to be discussed, man. Hold on a second, man. All right. So, in this game, the Raiders' first drive looked absolutely amazing, man. Geno Smith and the boys and company went out there, man, went 60 yards right down the field. A back shoulder fade pass to Dante Thornton, man, for the touchdown. Everything was looking good, man. You pulled everybody, and next thing you know, Aidan O'Connell came out there and absolutely was horrible. And it got worse as the game progressed. It got worse. And he got absolutely sacked, fumbled the football, gave up the lead, and was immediately sent to the locker room. And it was reported that he had a wrist injury, but the significance of that injury had not been told. And so it came out later on in the evening that Aidan O'Connell has a broken wrist in his throwing hand, and he will be out 6 to 8 weeks. And there's a lot that needed to be said about it, that I was going to wait to do that, and that's the time for us to do that right now. Okay. Now, as we are looking, luckily we got 2 weeks to figure this out. Our first game is September 7th. That's 2 weeks from now. Pete Carroll, John Spytek, and company, and Pete and Chip Kelly, they need to be, if they haven't already been working the phones, they need to be playing tag team on the phone. Okay, there needs to be somebody on the phone at all times trying to make something happen. All right, we're starting to see a couple of cuts. People are starting to get let go, and by Tuesday, everybody who's not on the 53-man roster will be available. All right, but how it's looking now, the Raiders' quarterback room and their depth chart and their situation is in absolute shambles, bro. Absolute shambles, man. That we're in this particular predicament, and it's not good. All right, so the Cleveland Browns seem to be the ones that at the time seemed to be pretty smart with having 3 to 5 quarterbacks on their roster, and they still talking about remaining, having 4 quarterbacks for these reasons. Okay, it doesn't help the rest of the team in regards to having 4 quarterbacks or more than 3 or 5 or even 3 when you have other positions that need to be shored up. You have offensive guards that always getting injured. Defensive line is always being hurt. Linebacking core is always being hurt. Those positions like that, cornerbacks, they play well, they don't play well, they get released, they get picked up. But Raiders now have two quarterbacks on the roster that can play. AOC is done, and when I say done, I mean he's done, done. I really think he's really done. And even if he comes back, he's done. And the second string quarterback is an entire rookie in Cam Miller, who does not have the the snaps, nor does he have command of the playbook, Chip Kelly's playbook, to be one play away from being the starter on his team. Okay, so what are we gonna do now? What's Raider Nation gonna do now, man? Well, I look at it this way. Okay, I definitely think that we are in a position that we're desperate now, dog. We have to figure out where we can get it at. All right, put a 1 in the chat, man, if everything's clear. If you're getting a clear signal, man, please put a 1 in the chat, man. Let me see, man. We move some things around here, and I want to make sure that the signal is clear. All right, make sure everything is cool. Please put a 1 in the chat real quick, man, so we can see what we're working with here. All right, okay. I see a 1, so everything's clear. Okay, can you see the dope ass Mad Max shirt? You know what I'm saying? Okay, everybody can see. Got the Mad Max in the building. You know what I'm saying? Got the, you know what I'm saying? Got the Condor in the building, man. And make sure, bro, you go to MatthewShackUnfiltered.com, man, and pick up the brand new Mad Max Mad Max t-shirt, man, that just got released last night for the game. It is on the site right now. On the back, got the Unfiltered Nation. On the front, you got Mad Max, man. This is mine. I wore this last night. You know what I'm saying? I was fresh to death, and I'm fresh to death now. Okay, just want to keep this in the background so y'all can know what it is. Bam. Make sure you guys go pick that up. All right. So, what are the Raiders going to do now, dog? Well, man, unfortunately for us, man, we're in a position where we have to get it out the mud, man, and the options are getting very thin as of now. All right, I was a guy's name last night that was brought up was Carson Wentz. I mean, and his name was brought up, but he just got picked up by the Minnesota Vikings. Just picked him up as a backup to J.J. McCarthy, so he's no longer available. Okay, and then we got the Cleveland Browns let go of Tyler Huntley, who actually went down the field and did, after they pulled Shador, put him in there, and he's a free agent, and I think we definitely need to call him. We definitely need to call him and get him out there, bro. And we need to hurry up and figure out how we're going to get this done and see who else is getting ready to get cut, man. Because we can't have one quarterback that's left, man. We got to figure this shit out. We got to figure it out, you guys. So I'm very curious to see if you guys have any names. Very curious to see if you guys have any names that you can run past that you might think that might be a viable option. But as of now, just keeping it a buck, man. It's not really looking like we have too much to be happy about, man. I'm hoping that Carter Bradley does not get retained with the 49ers, but based on how he played yesterday, and scoring touchdown passes and looking very crispy, I would not be surprised if he is securing a roster spot. I would love for him to have an opportunity to come back. We shouldn't have never let him go. I knew that was a mistake when it happened. But Tyler Huntley definitely needs to be somebody we need to call up, man. I don't know. There's a couple other names that was crossing my mind, but I'm finding out that they're not available. Okay. So I'm very curious, man, to see what other names you guys have, what other, options that you guys think that we can probably get some things done as well. Looking forward to hearing you guys' comments. But as of now, man, we got 2 weeks to figure this out, man. I really don't want Cam Miller to be in this position with the second string to be the person that we're looking at. I don't think that that's a viable option for us. But hey, man, you never know. You never know how it's gonna go. All right. So let me see what you guys think, man. Okay. Start reading you guys' comments. See what you guys are talking about on here, man. Okay. Salute to you guys, man. I'm just here so I don't get fined. And like I said before, I wanted to come in and kind of give people an opportunity to talk about this because this was a subject that everybody wanted to discuss. So I'm here for it. All right, man. All right, man. Raider Jay in the house, man, said, what's good? What's popping? Okay. Eduardo, hey, man, what's going on, Eduardo? What's happening, man? Okay. RB, Ronald Brooks, man. Salute, man. Hey, RB, bro. I'm just hoping that this entire preseason is something that we can we can't be looking at as it being anything other than, hey, man, we're just trying to just figure things out because at this point, bro, it's not a good situation at all, dog. All right, man, definitely not happy about it. Okay, man. Jeff said, watching from Scotland, the UK, man. Salute to Scotland out there, man. Where are you, in Dublin? Or is that Ireland? Ireland. What's Scotland? Scotland's what's their capital, man? Okay, man. Fill me in on that. Ty Birch in the house. Hey, man, I ain't seen you in a minute, Ty Birch. Where you been, Ty Beasy? Have not seen you, dog. Okay, man. Lawrence Tolbert in the house, man. Harold Johnson. All right, man. All right, man. What's going on, man? What's happening, man? Okay, man. We got the vlogs in here, man. What's going on? I'd say Richardson, but I don't know. Well, Richardson, man, is still on the Colts. I mean, making a trade would be good, man, but what are we willing to give up? I'm not really willing to give up a lot to get somebody at this point, bro. I mean, I'm not willing to do that. I mean, I know that the Sam Howell just got traded, who used to be the starting quarterback of the Washington Commanders. He just got traded to the Eagles. So I'm like, man, damn, the Eagles seem to be stockpiling some QBs too, some insurance. So, I mean, there's a lot of former starters that was an actual trade. So I'm not sure about that one, you guys. All right, man. Chris Leonard, what's going on, man? Yo, Shaq, do you think it's possible that we look at Jameis Winston or play it safe, just grab a quarterback? I don't know what's going on with famous Jameis at this point, man. I'm sure that he's not. I haven't heard his name being mentioned. I mean, what's it going to hurt? I mean, you understand that Jameis Winston throws a lot of picks. He throws touchdowns, but he throws a lot of picks too. So, I mean, at this point, man, I think anything's better than what we got. We do not have another quarterback, man. And like I said before, I think we really need a veteran, somebody that can come in. Like, I would love to have a Jacoby Brissett. I don't know what's up with Jacoby Brissett. I don't know where he is. But I wouldn't mind having somebody like him. There has been a little bit of rumblings that possibly Pete Carroll may want to talk to the Giants about a trade for Russell Wilson. I think that's far-fetched. I really think that's far-fetched. unless Tommy DeVito's going to start. And I haven't heard anything about Tommy DeVito starting, but Russell's contract is kind of big. So, I mean, anything's possible, man. But at this point, man, we got to figure something out, dog. All right, man. Salute to the Unfiltered Nation. All right, man. Straight up, what's going down? All right, man. What's happening? All right, man. What's this right here? Okay, yeah, man. Mark Caspian in the building. All right, man. Okay, straight up. What's happening, bro? What's going on? Okay. Yeah, man. Mo Shine in the house. Okay. Let me take my sunglasses off, man. It's very bright out here, man. Iron Bar in the building. Okay. Carlos Sanchez, what's up, Los? Said, let's see what shakes out after the cuts. Yeah, man. We were talking about that earlier about Shiloh. A lot of people was getting their little yuck on and kiki on. But if I was in this position, I'd want to, be free faster than anybody, so I can be the first one in line, bro, to try to get another opportunity. And I'm pretty sure that he will get another opportunity, bro. I'm looking at it that way. Okay, Apache in the building. What's good? All right, man. Iron Bar. All right, man. Woody. What's going on, Woody? Said, should have got Sanders after the 5th. Yeah, man, but Eric Dickerson, former Raider, Hall of Famer, is putting it out there saying that he heard, from a lot of different sources that they were told don't draft Shedeur, man. Don't touch him. Let him sit there and let him teach him a lesson. All right. And for all these people that say it's not a conspiracy, man, I'm willing to believe a first ballot Hall of Famer, one of the greatest running backs to ever carry the football, over a casual fan, bro. Okay. I'm willing to put my money on Eric Dickerson, the man that still holds the NFL record for most yards in a season with 2,105. I'd rather go with him. Okay. All right, Mark Caspian. I think we may need to trade Cam. I mean, why are you going to trade Cam, dog? Trade him for what? Cam's a rookie, bro. Why do we need to trade Cam when he's a rookie? It doesn't make any sense, man. He hasn't even played an official NFL snap yet. I wouldn't trade Cam. I wouldn't trade Cam for nobody. For what? Why? Okay. Why do we always have to give up our best asset to hopefully get something in return? I'm not willing to do that. I'm not willing to do that. I don't think Pete's willing to do that either. Okay. Chris Leonard. Yeah, he's a third string, man, with the Giants. Winston. Oh, okay. Why not? Why not, dog? I mean, what's it going to hurt? All right. At this point, do what we got to do. Pay the Saints, piss off the nation, get DC back. Well, DC's retired right now, bro. He's coming off an injury. You got to remember, man, he's not healthy. The reason why he retired is because his rotator, he would have had to get surgery, so he's just letting it heal naturally. He's still young. How old is DC? 32 or something like that. But I don't think he's ready to throw the football, man. He didn't get rotator cuff surgery. He's going to let it heal naturally. So you got to remember that he's injured. He didn't just retire just to retire. He retired because he was injured. Okay, but you are right. He does have to do that. I mean, that would be ideal if DC can throw the rock. I don't know if he can, but if he could throw the rock, why not? Okay, why not do it? All right. So this is what we're at. This is where we're at with it. Okay, but yeah, Woody, we should have definitely got Sanders. I mean, but the Raiders passed on Shedeur Sanders more than anybody. We passed on him 7 times. Don't you think that if we wanted him, we would have picked him up? I mean, damn, you tell somebody no 7 times, man. I don't think that you need 8 times to say yes. Okay, so some of the things to think about, you guys. But yeah, man, there's a lot of different people. All right, now I think Tyler Huntley, he's definitely free. He's definitely somebody who I saw could do a little something. It's just a matter of whether or not Chip Kelly thinks that he could run his offense, and I think that Huntley can run it. Okay, he's mobile. He can throw on the run, and he's athletic. So, I mean, let's see. Okay. All right, Chris Leonard said just getting rid of the carrier Carter Bradley didn't look too good like how it does now. But Carter Bradley's always been a moxie kid. He's always been a kid that can get out there and make things happen, bro. It's just at the end of the day, man, it takes your rival to show you. Like, you didn't see none of that shit. I did. Okay. But unfortunately, man, that's how it goes down, bro. Like, Carter Bradley would be great on this team right now. I wouldn't be worried. I wouldn't be worried if we had Carter Bradley on the team. Okay, but we don't. We let him go in the middle of camp. All right, and he seems to be adjusting very well. All right, Mariota is on the Washington Commanders, and I mean, he's somebody that can run the offense, man, but he can't throw the football. Marcus Mariota can't throw the ball outside of the numbers, if you didn't remember. Okay, He hasn't been a viable starter in years. But who's to say? He is a former Raider, but it's all a matter of whether or not Chip Kelly thinks he can run his offense or not. He is a former Oregon Duck. It's possible. But there's another guy that they were talking about. His name is I think he's on the Packers. His name is Dorian something, that he used to be Chip Kelly's quarterback when he was at UCLA. So some of these former Chip Kelly protege quarterbacks can possibly be an answer. It's possible. Okay. All right, man. Straight up. Oh, DC's 34. Okay. Yeah. Well, he still got time. Joe Flacco running around. He 4,900 years old. All right. So anything's possible. All right. But it doesn't seem likely though. Doesn't seem likely. All right. But I guess we'll find out, won't we? All right. So, man, anybody else you guys can name, man, or think of, man, any other scenarios, any possible trade, opportunities, or a free agent that we might not have thought about? Deshaun Watson's hurt. Deshaun Watson is injured. He's out. Okay, he's hurt. All right. Plus, he has a $250 million guaranteed deal. Okay, it doesn't look like he's going to be playing until possibly next year. He's not an option. All right. Let's keep naming people, you guys. Let's see who else we can come up with. All right. It's not that easy right now, because when you start thinking of quarterbacks, typically everybody that can throw the pill is somewhere right now. But we're gonna find out, man, because this roster is getting ready to get cut. Then we're gonna find out real quick. All right. So anybody else you guys can think of, man? Just think off the top of my head, man. We mentioned Mariota. We mentioned Carson Wentz. He's gone. He's with the Vikings. Who else can we possibly think that might be out there as a quarterback? Well, kind of slim pickings, you guys. All right, man. Yeah. He needs to fix his shoulder. Facts. His shoulder's jacked. Toon from AZ, but yeah, man. After what he did last night, man, he's gonna be. The price just went up on Toon. Toon is a bad boy. I mean, it would have been one thing if they hadn't seen him do what he did last night. I mean, a lot of people are calling for Toon, man. Toon got busy. He lit us up. Okay. How about Hendon Hooker? Hendon Hooker, he might be a possibility. See, we talked to Jerry Jones about Joe Milton. I don't know. I don't think the Raiders was really keen on Joe Milton. But Joe Milton can throw the pill, and he is mobile. His accuracy isn't the greatest, but hey, all right. Jimmy Garoppolo, Jimmy got a job, man. Right now, Jimmy's the starter over there at the Rams, bro. Jimmy got a job. All right. Because Matthew Stafford, unless Matthew Stafford comes back, and we don't need Jimmy G back, man. That's old news. We don't need him coming back. All right, man. What's going on, Big Beezy? What's going on, Big Beezy? I'm just here so I don't get fined, man. But we're trying to figure out what other quarterbacks we're going through the league, trying to think about who else we could possibly get. Okay. I was thinking like, hey, man, what about a Ryan Fitzpatrick? Somebody who isn't too far removed from the NFL, but might be able to come back and spin it. Okay, that's what happened with Joe Flacco. Joe Flacco was on the couch last year, and he came in with the Colts, and now he's back in the league. He looks like he's a viable starter, and he looked good yesterday. Okay, Cam Newton, Cam's shoulders jacked, man. Cam's shoulders jacked, man. He even admitted himself that his shoulders jacked. Okay, I think Cam Newton would definitely come back if his arm wasn't the way it was. Cooper Rush is he's a backup for Lamar Jackson. He's with the Ravens. But Cooper Rush has had some good seasons, man, with the Cowboys. I mean, I can see that possibly happen as well. Okay. Stetson Bennett. Hey, man. Is Stetson Bennett still on the Rams? Hey, man, call Sean McVay, see what can pop. All right, man. AR-15 is in a rookie contract still. Yeah, that's good. But he wants that money. His agent is acting a fool, and he wants to start. Okay. Damn, because Cam the man. Yeah, well, Cam Newton, man, he got shoulder issues. Okay. All right, man. Jay Brooks, bring Cap out of retirement. I mean, if Al Davis was here, he would have been a Raider already. Okay. If Al Davis was still in charge, Colin Kaepernick would have been a Raider years ago. All right. He would have did it just to piss the NFL off. All right. That's the kind of cat Al Davis was. All right, man. XFL quarterback Jordan Ta'amu needs another shot. He's been dominating. See, these are the kind of names that you guys need to let us know, man. I didn't even think about that, but when I get off of here, I'm definitely going to watch some tape. That's why I'm posing the question to you guys. You guys have a lot of knowledge. A lot of you guys know a lot. Okay, and we need for you guys to come in and tell us some of these names so we can, be on point and know who the possibility of who we need to get. So that's what's going on. You say, hey man, Kenny, come on, Daniel Smith, come on, dog. Man, don't talk about our Hall of Famers, man. How many Hall of Fame quarterbacks do the Chicago Bears have? I'll wait. Oh, none. Okay. Wait a minute. Maybe did Sid Luckman play for you guys? Maybe Sid Luckman. That's probably it. Okay. You don't have no Hall of Fame quarterbacks. All right. Okay. Straight up. All right. Yeah, you guys, man. Jake Haener. Yeah, Jake Haener. That's a good name. That's a good name to throw around. Cause right now you have Spencer Rattler. Jake Haener might be somebody. He's a name that I don't think nobody would really be trying to, get. But I've seen him play, man. I've seen him do things in spurts, man. Maybe not bad. Okay. Bill Holloway said, "What stick?" Hey, man, I actually was in the neighborhood of the cigar spot that has the coffees, bro. I haven't had a coffee stick in about 3 months, bro. And I went in there and picked one up. And so that's what I got, man. I said, let me do something different for the AOC live. And so this is what I'm smoking on today. Okay. But I haven't had one in a minute, man. But pretty good, bro. Not bad. All right. Not bad at all. All right, man. Yeah, he does. Jake Haener is a name that, unless you're a Saints fan or you're somebody who watches football like we do, like I do, that's a name that people aren't going to throw around, bro. Jake Haener, that might be something that's doable, bro. That might really be something that can happen. All right, man. Fresno State boy, facts. Okay? Yeah, man. That's a good name to throw, man. That's why I always want to try to see whether or not we're overlooking something. Okay? So, yeah, man. Who's balling in the Canadian League? I don't know, man. I don't know, but hey, Pete Carroll said last night they're looking everywhere. Everywhere, bro. That's XFL, that's CFL, that's free agency. I mean, shoot, if there's somebody who's working at Home Depot that could spin it, Pete's looking at it. Okay? Yeah, man, that Jake Haener, that's a good name, bro. That is a good name to throw around. All right, man. Darian Porter can't tackle. Well, Darian Porter's a rookie, man. Like, I mean, you guys are forgetting that these guys 6 months ago, man, they were taking their finals in college. These dudes they're not professionals in their play yet. Okay, Damian Porter is a rook. Come on, man, you got to give that guy some grace, bro. You can't be all over him like that, man. He's a rookie. He's learning. Okay, you need to talk about those veterans that can't tackle. All right. Okay, straight up. DTR from UCLA and the Browns. Yeah, that name was brought up, dog. Darian, is it Darian Richardson? Yeah, man, that played for Chip Kelly at UCLA. That was a name they were throwing around, but I don't know if we probably would have to try to trade for him, man. And I'm not too keen on trying to trade assets for a second or third string quarterback. I'm not too keen on that. I mean, if we have to do it, we got to do it. All right, man. Booty Bang said, ever since DC got released, we haven't found a quarterback yet. Yeah, that's what happens when you do a real right or wrong. You got that curse. That Derek Carr curse is on your ass. Okay? They don't want to admit it, but it is what it is. Okay? The guy who they talk about has been gone 3 years, and you're worse than you were when he was around. I mean, can't make it up. Can't make it up, you guys. Cannot make it up. All right, 49 reasons. Said, man, we have Carter Bradley, and it looks like Tanner Mordecai played it still better than Carter Bradley last night. We're going to have to get out and get some to keep him one on the practice squad. Well, you got to understand something, 49 reasons. The issue is this. You put him on the practice squad, he could be poached. And I'm telling you now, Carter Bradley, if you put him on the practice squad, we're going to poach him, dog. He is one of our former players, bro. Okay? So, and he knows the system. It isn't going to be hard for him to figure it out. Okay? I still say we pick up 2 quarterbacks. I mean, if I can get Carter Bradley, I'm getting Carter Bradley, but I'm gonna go ahead and try to get Tyler Huntley. Tyler Huntley's a quarterback who I know can throw the ball. He's mobile. He can throw the ball on the run, and he can pick up yardage with his legs. I just don't know whether or not Chip Kelly thinks that he can run his offense or not. Okay. All right, man. Yeah, man. Chewy says we let Derek Carr go and haven't found a quarterback since. Or Geno Smith. Well, Geno Smith has to prove it. Has to prove that he's the next one. But that's what happens, man. When you shit on somebody who didn't deserve to be shat on like that, and now your shit is fucked up. All right, man. Yeah, DTR, bro. I've been hearing that name. All right. Mm, 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 mm. Been hearing a lot about that name. Okay, that's definitely Mac Jones. Nah, man. Mac Jones is a second string quarterback for the Niners. He's not going nowhere, dog. He's solid. He's with the Niners. I mean, he's not going nowhere. Okay. Something happens to Purdy. They can control Mac Jones. Mac Jones is a player that they can be able to control. All right. So I don't think so. Shador Sanders is still under contract at this point. I'd love to get Shador and Shiloh. Okay. I'd love to get both of those guys. Definitely would love to get them both. All right. Okay. Who else can we think about? You guys? Anybody else that are thinking about? Okay. Yeah, man. There's a couple of guys, man, that are a bunch of different teams that we could probably try to see if we can get, but we might have to trade. Tommy Malloy. Yeah. I mean, he's all right. Tommy Malloy's okay. He's all right. Okay. Tommy Malloy. You talking about having? You talking about Tommy Malloy? I thought you were talking about Malloy. They used to play for the 49ers. Tommy Malott, man, he can't. He's not going to be able to play quarterback, bro. He's small. He's smaller than Cam Miller, and he doesn't have any snaps as a quarterback. Okay, so he's a kick returner. He's already locked into special teams. I don't think that's going to work. Okay, all right, man. I was thinking Malloy. What's his name, man? Malloy used to play for the Niners. That's what I thought you were talking about. All right, man. Okay, yeah, that would be the same shit. I agree. I think it would be kind of the same shit. But at the end of the day, man, we're in shambles right now, man. I mean, we're really in a bad way to do right now. Our situation is janky. All right, man. Trade for Kirk Cousins. Yeah, the only problem with Kirk Cousins is his big ass contract. Have you guys looked at how much money his contract is? It's big, man. It's humongous. Absolutely humongous, bro. I mean, we got $35 million on the cap, man, but our cap would probably be eaten up by acquiring somebody like him. Okay. Plus, he's 37. He's older. Injuries. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Kirk Cousins will definitely be better quarterback than anybody else on our roster that's not named Geno Smith. But with that being said, man, I don't see it, bro. Okay. I think it is too late. I agree. I think it's too much for Cousins. I think his price tag is too high. Ryan Tannehill. I don't know where Ryan Tannehill is. Bill. There was a time when Ryan Tannehill's name was being thrown around. When Gardner Minshew's name was being thrown around. I would have rather have Tannehill. I don't know. I think at the time Tennessee wanted too much for him. Okay, so I don't even know what's going on with Tannehill. Is he even in the NFL? I have no idea. Booty Bang Shaq, let's remind these Carr haters how long it took to find a good quarterback after Gannon. Yeah, it took a long time. But at the end of the day, the biggest thing for a coward to do is admit that he was wrong, man, because his entire psyche and his entire ego couldn't handle it. And these guys were wrong about the DC shit. Should have kept DC and then drafted a quarterback and then did what everybody else in the league does. Okay? But no, you don't. You want to think you think you're bigger than the program, and you find out you're not. Okay? You find out you're bigger than the program, and you think you're bigger than the program, and you find that you're not. You find that you're totally expendable. All right. Okay. Yeah, we don't know what his arm is. All right. Yeah, he's a free agent unsigned, Bill. Hey, man, Pete, get on the phone, man. I mean, I think we need to have an assembly line of quarterbacks coming to the facility in Henderson, man, and throwing the ball. All right, man. Street Life said, man, I'd push somewhat hard to wait for Richardson because he's done with him. Hey, man, we need to find that out, man. We do need to find that out. Okay. All right, man. RB, after that Browns fiasco, Shador would be good sitting and learning from Geno. Yeah, but the thing is that guess who is the #1 jersey seller for the Browns? That would be Shador Sanders. And the estimate is that the Browns made $50 million in jersey sales. So, hey, man, I don't have to play him and I'm making money. It's going to be a hard road to sow, man. Just imagine Shador Sanders jersey in a Raiders. Oh, man. It's going to sell. It's going to sell, bro. All right. Yeah, Anthony Richardson, I mean, he wants out. But are they going to let him out? All right, man. Okay, Anthony Richardson is a quitter. Hard pass on him. I don't think he's a quitter at all. I think that he's a guy that's getting railroaded. I think that he's definitely being railroaded because he's played, he was asked to improve, and he has improved, and he's not getting the shot. Okay? I mean, for you to bring in Danny Dimes, Daniel Jones, and give him the starting job, I think that was predetermined. I don't think there was a competition at all. Okay? Okay. Carr wasn't worth $40 million. Carr was definitely worth $40 million because that's how much we paid for him. Any man is worth what anyone's willing to pay him, dog. You don't get to say what he's not worth when he got it. Okay? You only say that when somebody says, hey man, hey man, I need for you to come and mow my lawn, you know, come over here, mow my lawn, Denny. And Denny says, hey man, $50. And you say, nah, it's not worth $50. Okay, and you don't do it. But you don't get to say, hey, Denny, mow my lawn. Hey, man, give me $50. Okay, he mows your lawn. And then you say, you know what? You're not worth $50. Yeah, you are, because you paid him $50. He did a shitty job, but you paid him $50. So guess what he's worth? $50. You can't unring the bell, bro. If something ain't worth it, you don't do it. You do it, you don't get to say, I wasn't worth it. No, it was worth it because you did it. All right, if it would have turned out the other way, you would say you got a deal. Okay, all right, man, I'll be looking for a 1-year rental. Or 2-year. We'll see. Woody Bang. What about Anthony Richardson? He's still on the roster. He's still second string. Okay. Ford Dog said, I'd rather suffer through finding a new quarterback than to pay 3 G's a year to watch Carr for 1 more horrible years. Carr's not even on the table. I don't even know why you're bringing that up. The man is retired, bro. He filed retirement papers. This dude is retired from the league. I don't know why this man's name's in you guys' jaws, but you need to take his name out your mouth, because he's not even a active NFL player, bro. He's retired. He would have to resubmit to the league and do all of that shit to be reinstated and all that. He's retired, bro. I mean, how much more do you guys gotta be told that? Okay, he's retired. Davis Mills, he's alright. Davis Mills is okay. I've seen him play pretty well, and I've seen him play like shit. But at this point, beggars can't be choosers, bro. I mean, we're not in a great situation. We're definitely not in a great situation at all, you guys. All right, man. I like the names. Keep the names going, man. You know, you guys are thinking of names that I never heard of. All right, man. Booty Bang said these Carr haters are all effed up with him. That man is retired. Yeah, man, leave that man alone, man. That man's retired, bro. Leave that man alone. That man's not bothering you. You just keep bringing him up, dog. Okay? All right. The funny thing is, when you bring up somebody, they tend to show up. And I know you guys don't want Derek Carr to show up. So why you keep bringing his name up? All right. Okay. All right, man. Underrated guy. I agree, Shaq. No matter what people think about Carr, at least he's not struggles in the preseason games. Man, Derek Carr would never play as bad as our second and third stringers played. Okay. He's never played that bad. Okay, ever. You ain't gonna see that, bro. Playing against second and third stringers doing that type of shit. You ain't gonna see that. Okay. Like the video. Where's Jacoby Brissett? I have no idea, bro. That's a name who he's a solid quarterback. He could run. He's mobile. He got an arm. He's very intelligent, and I think he could pick up the nuances of Chip Kelly's offense pretty easily. I don't know where he is, bro. Okay, but I'm sure Pete knows where he is. All right, man. Where's Tyrod Taylor? I think Tyrod Taylor's out of the league at this point right now. I don't think he's in the league. Okay, he might be somebody. All right, man. Carr is a Raider. All right, man. Bring back Terrell Pryor, man. Come on, man. Terrell Pryor, man. Remember his girl stabbed him up and he almost lost his life, man. And then he got right back with her. Hey, man. Anybody that's that crazy, man, he don't need to be on my team. All right, man. Guar Webb, what's going on? Guar Webb in the building. What did Guar Webb say? Love DTR 5 years together. Shows him better than any other team. Let's go to Chip. You coach him this way. Yeah, man, but he'd have to be traded for, man. So from what I hear, that's a trade opportunity. But yeah, man, heard a lot about that kid, man. He definitely was out here at UCLA under Chip, and he was spinning it. So I mean, let's see what we can do, man. But I don't know, man. If I have to trade for him because he's not, unless he gets cut. All right, man. Get your summer merch, man. Like I said before, man, we launched a brand new Mad Max shirt. Oh, man, look at that. Absolutely dope. Look at that. Absolutely sick, man. This is mine. I wore this last night. Go to MatthewShackUnfiltered.com and go get it. You fans of other teams like 49ers, I got something for you guys. Just get ready, man. I'm going to be launching all these other teams, bruh. I mean, we got a lot of merch, man. That's dope. Okay, we don't got time for you guys that are just sitting around. We're gonna go ahead and go to the next fan base that's interested. But we always take care of y'all, man. You guys got to patronize, man. So you 49er fans, you Steeler fans, get ready, bro. There's gonna be some other stuff. All right, definitely within the next day or two. All right, Black and Gray out. What's up? I said I wasn't in on AOC, but now I'm cool on dude Mariota at this point. Mariota, man, like I said before, I don't think that he would be a hard cop. I think he'd be an easy cop. All right, man. Booty Bang, talking about Carpets. How come he's team in the league wanted him? Because, like I said before, man, when you're a Raider, man, everything is always exacerbated. It's always worse. It's always gloom and doom. And then when you go to the other team, you're the same guy, but all of a sudden you turn into somebody good. Doesn't make sense. All right, man. Okay. He said, what did you say? Mitchell Trubisky. Oh my God, please no. I mean, damn, Mason Rudolph, if we're going to do that. Okay, if we're going to go down that low, and you talk about Mitchell Trubisky, we might as well go get Mason Rudolph. Mason Rudolph better than him. And Mason Rudolph isn't all that. All right, man. Straight up. Okay. Nate Peterman. Oh my God. I mean, the way that John Madden used to talk about Nate Peterman, that dude never materialized. Malik Willis. Where is Malik Willis? Is he still in the league? Oh, another player I'm hearing about, Teddy Bridgewater. I'm hearing about Teddy B. Teddy Bridgewater might be a quarterback that we could acquire. Okay. All right. You said George Blanda, rest in peace. Said, yeah, man. Oh shit, I didn't know that about Pryor. Oh yeah, man. Terrell Pryor, man, almost lost his life, man, over his crazy girl. Crazy girl stabbed him up, dog. He lost a lot of blood. Okay, a lot of blood, and he's right back with her, man. At least last I heard. Okay. All right, man. Yeah, Brissett is a backup in New England. Okay, that, like I said, man, it makes sense. Jacoby Brissett was a starter in New England. Mike Vrabel knew what he was doing. I knew that he wasn't just floating around. I knew he wasn't just floating around, you guys. I knew he wasn't. All right. Underrated guy. Again, it's happened when they skip over the top tier first round quarterbacks. Yeah, I mean, I ain't mad at Genty, man, but there's a reason why we drafted Genty is because your boy asked Tom Telesco didn't keep Josh Jacobs. So Pete Carroll had to get another Josh Jacobs. All right. But if we would have had Josh Jacobs, we wouldn't have had to get Genty. Okay. So, you know, it is what it is, man. Need a running game. All right. Said Breedy needs the answer for not drafting Shador. Yeah, he tries to act like he don't have an answer for that. It wasn't his call, is what he said. We said it before. Yeah, that's facts. All right, man. Straight up. Chewy, how do I buy a shirt, Shaq? You go to MatthewShackUnfiltered.com or go to Unknown Raider Guy. He's putting the links up. Unknown Raider Guy. Can you put the link up for this shirt right here, bro? This shit is ridiculous, man. This is the brand new Mad Max for the season opener, bro. Look at this. This is called Maximum Power with 2 X's. Maximum Power, bro. Look at that shit, man. Come on, bro. Come on, man. With the Unfiltered Nation on the back and on the side. It says the Condor on the sleeve, okay? Just like this, okay? It says Unfiltered Nation. You got this on the front. I wore this to training camp, bro. I had this on. Everybody was Genty. All of them was like, yeah, man. And then on the back, as you can see, you know, right here, you know, this hasn't been released yet, okay? But I got it on, though. I said, like I keep trying to tell you guys, man, I'm always going to make something that I put on. Every bit of merch, whatever team or player, whatever it is, if I wanted to, I could wear it and get compliments. Okay. Of course, I got my team loyalties, but the quality on everything we do is dope. Don't think just because I'm a fan of the Raiders that I can't make a dope Niner shirt because I've already done it. I made a Patrick Mahomes shirt that Smoking Pots got. Oh, just go to the site and see. But these ones right here, the difference is that the material is now vinyl. This is vinyl, bro. This is vinyl. I could pour water on it. Nothing's going to happen. You could have soy sauce, whatever you eating, your damn ranch can land on it. You just wipe it off, bro. Like I said, you hear that? Now look. You can't hear this, but you can hear this because it's vinyl. It's vinyl, homie. Okay, it's not gonna fade. You wash it, ain't shit gonna happen. The shirt will get faded before this does. Okay? And telling you, look at the graphics, man. Look at it. Come on, dog. Everything is tight. That's what we do, bro. Okay? Go get you this right here, bro. This was a set off. Last night I had on the White Al Davis hat. I pulled out the white Jordan steel tins. I'm definitely gonna be rocking this week, bro. I'm definitely gonna be out and about. Okay, I'm gonna be out and about, walking around looking fly up. Okay, every day. Okay, every day, man. Represent. All right. Okay. Quad Webb says never waste a trade for a quarterback, man. With the ones that wins you games. Well, not for us. They don't. Not for us. They don't. They might win games for everybody else, but the quarterbacks we got haven't been winning us shit. The last quarterback that won me something, a meaningful game, is retired. I haven't had a meaningful quarterback in 3 consecutive seasons, bro. Derek Carr's been gone for 3 years. I haven't had a quarterback win me anything of significance since. I've had 9 quarterbacks. 9. All 9 of them trash. Okay? There's something wrong, bro. You get rid of the girl that had your back the most. She may not have been the finest, but she was the most loyal. She was the one that loved your dirty draw. She took care of your ass. You got rid of her because you thought you could do better. And the next 9 girls you have are Big Shirleys and One-Tooth Wandas. Nah, dog. You blew that one. You blew that one. You thought it was going to be easy to replace DC, and you haven't been able to do it. 3 consecutive seasons you have not replaced this man? Come on, dog. It's you. It's you. Your evaluation, the quarterback evaluation skills are in shambles, bro. You guys don't know what the hell you're doing. All you casual Raider fans running around talking shit about this man. You've had 3 years to prove your point, and every time you have not proven it, bro. We got to look at you sideways now. We really do, dog. Stop bringing a pimply faced Carla to the cookout and trying to present her like she's fine. She's not. We're all looking like, damn, man, when is this dude gonna? He just might as well go back and go get the old one, because the girls you bring in they uglier and uglier and uglier and uglier every time, bro. Like, we're not impressed with anybody you bring. Like, look at this fool, man. Look at Carl. Carl really think he got something cracking, man. Yeah, what's up, fellas? Hi. Okay. Her teeth look like this out of her mouth. They look like this. They throwing up the W upside down, dog. Come on, man. Come on, bro. You don't know what the hell you're doing. Okay? Everybody's laughing at you, man. Look at this fool, man. Damn. Man, they's getting ugly and ugly every time he brings somebody. Okay? Hey, that's what's going on with the Raiders quarterback situation. You have yet to do anything. Geno has to produce. He has not done anything as of yet. Okay? But it doesn't take 9 quarterbacks to replace a guy who you swear on your life ain't shit. And I keep telling you guys, y'all just bad evaluators of talent. Okay? Yeah, he wasn't the best, but he's the best that you've had. You haven't had nobody. So you don't get to say he ain't shit when you've done nothing since. Okay? All right? It's straight up, bro. Okay? If you're an actor, bro, and you win an Academy Award in your last actor, or let's just say you got nominated for Academy Award and you don't get it, and then you do 9 movies since then, and they go straight to video. No one goes. You don't get to say you're a top box office draw anymore. Okay? You don't get to do that shit. You're colder than the freezer, bro. Your career is cold, ice cold. Nobody cares about you anymore, bro. So that's what's going on with you when it comes to quarterbacks. You talk shit about one dude, but look at the people you embraced. Oh, man, Jimmy Garoppolo, man, was 1 pass away to an open Emmanuel Sanders, man, from winning the Super Bowl against the Chiefs. What did he do? Oh, man, Gardner Minshew was the last quarterback to beat us in Oakland, Shaq. What did he do? Oh, man, looks like we got ourselves a quarterback. His name is Jared Stidham. What did he do? Oh, man, it just goes on and 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 on. Okay? Y'all don't know what the hell you're doing. You don't know what a good quarterback is. Okay? You don't have a Ken Stabler in your history line like I do. You don't have a Jim Plunkett. Okay? You don't. That's why you guys always thinking these dudes are either not good or they're better than they are. You never hit on anything. Okay? So that's why I just look at you guys like, man, you guys are the blind leading the blind, man. You got Ray Charles telling Stevie Wonder to make a left. Okay? Stevie Wonder shouldn't be behind the wheel. Oh yeah, right here. Turn right here, Stevie. You drive right off a cliff. Okay? All right, man. Straight up. Wild Web. All right, man. Chewy. We passed up on some decent backups in the last draft. I mean, look at all the people you passed up. You passed up Hendon Hooker. The year before, you passed up Spencer Rattler. You passed up Joe Milton. You passed up Shador. I mean, do you guys even know what the hell you're doing? No. Oh, and don't forget you passed up Brock Purdy, too. You passed up Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy was the last player, Mr. Insignificant, 3 years ago. You passed him up, too. You don't know how to evaluate talent. You have no idea, bro. At the quarterback position, you don't know what the hell you're doing. You pass up on everybody, bro. Okay? You drafted Damon Arnett over Jordan Love. Remember that? Remember when you... No, it wasn't Damon Arnett. Yeah, you drafted Damon Arnett, and then the last one you drafted, who was it? You drafted Jonathan Abram. You drafted Jonathan Abram over Jordan Love. Say you didn't. Say you didn't. Say you didn't draft Jamarcus Russell over Megatron. Say you didn't do that. You did. You did. You got one dude who's in the Hall of Fame and one dude who's in the Hall of Shame. You have no idea about evaluating a quarterback, man. That is the Achilles heel of the Raiders. Raiders do not know how to draft quarterbacks. They don't know how to evaluate quarterbacks. They don't know how to bring in and keep quarterbacks that should be on the team. You get rid of the people that you should keep, and you keep the people you should get rid of. That's all you do, constantly. Then you're in this predicament. Doesn't matter who's the coach. Doesn't matter if it's Gruden. Doesn't matter if it's AP. Doesn't matter if it's Rich Bisaccia. It doesn't matter who the hell it is. Doesn't matter if it's Dennis Allen. Doesn't matter if it's Jack Del Rio. It doesn't matter if it's Hugh Jackson. It doesn't matter who the hell it is. You don't know what the hell you're doing when it comes to quarterbacks, bro. And now you got the absolute GOAT quarterback, and you don't even let him do what he should do. You don't even let him pick the quarterback. You don't even let Tom Brady, that just goes to show how asinine y'all are. You don't even let Tom Brady be responsible to get the quarterback. You wait till the last pick of the draft to say, hey, what about Cam Miller? What do you think? And he's like, yeah, okay, I think he's a good quarterback. Come on, man. You don't even do that right. You got Tom Brady, bro, who's the GOAT, and you don't ask him his opinion on shit. That's like, man, having Michael Jordan, pretty much the same. That's like asking Michael Jordan to be an evaluator and be an owner, and you don't even ask him who you should get. That's how you guys run. That's how you run this organization. Okay? Now you're running around. You're going to go right back and draft somebody or pick up somebody you should have picked up before. It's crazy, bro. Okay? Teddy Bridgewater, I take him too. Rick Myrer. Oh, man, you guys want to do that? Y'all want to do Rick Myrer, and you guys want to do Andrew Walter, and you want to do Matt McGloin, and you guys want to do, you want to do Jeff Hostetler, and you guys want to do, you want to do Jay Schrader, and you want to do Jeff George, and you want to do Carson Palmer, and you want, I mean, come on, bro. You want to do Todd Marijuanovich. I mean, I've seen all these dudes. I've seen every Raider quarterback. Stabler was my first guy, all the way to Cam Miller. Every quarterback that played between Snake and Cam, I've seen them all, bro. And out of all the ones, probably damn near 100 of them, there's only one other man who won me anything out of the 100 that we've had in between, and that is Jim Plunkett. Those are the only two quarterbacks I've ever seen do anything for my 51 years in this fan base. I've never seen nobody else do shit. Okay? Don't matter. You want to talk about one player that wore number 4 when I could talk about every player, including Rich Gannon, who never won me a thing. Okay? And that's what it is. I'm just happy enough that I got the two that did something for the Raiders, did something for me. Thank God. Huh? Just keeping it a buck, man. I don't have to worry about what y'all got to worry about, bro. Don't have to worry about it. Okay? Straight up. Trey Lance. Trey Lance is actually playing well right now for the Chargers. Trey Lance is playing good right now. Okay? I don't want Trey Lance, though. All right. Do you think that we would have took Penix Jr. if the guy at Atlanta took him? I think it's a very much a possibility, bro. But there was a reason why. Because Tom Telesco wasn't budging. Tom Telesco wasn't going to do anything. He's going to sit right at 12, and whoever was at 12. That's how he got Justin Herbert. Okay, when I always talk to Ike Boy, Ike Boy's a resident Charger fan over here. Salute to Ike Boy. I always tell him, man, the only reason why you got Herbo, as he calls him, is because Herbo was there at 6. Okay? If Turbo was there at 6, you would have had him. So just the luck of the draw. All right? What did he do with us? He sat there at 12. Bo Nix was there. He didn't move up. He didn't do nothing. He sat at 12. He was never going to move. And Brock Bowers was there, and he picked up Brock Bowers, and the Shield said that's who was supposed to be a Raider, and that's why he succeeded. Okay? That was just a fall in your lap. Ashton Genty was an actual plot and an actual choice where they kept that under the vest and they didn't let nobody know what they were doing, dog. Okay? That was an actual we picking him. It was like, oh, who's there at 12? Well, who's the best player? Brock Bowers. All right, we'll just get him. Knowing that you had a shitty quarterback to throw him the ball, but he still caught over 100 passes. Okay? Brock Bowers was he's so effing good that he caught passes from 4 quarterbacks, including Desmond Ridder, and had 110 catches. Come on, bro. Just imagine if he had somebody that could throw him the ball consistently, he might have had 130, 140 catches. Okay? Plenty of times he was open, and Gardner Minshew was skipping the ball on the carpet. Let's just keep it a buck. All right? Yeah, man. Chilling. Okay? All right, man. Shaughnessy, man. One of the million quarterbacks on the Brown roster. Yeah, man. We don't have to worry about that now because Tyler, what's his name? Tyler, what you call it? Just got released. So send him a plane ticket to come out to Vegas. Okay? Send him a plane ticket. All right, man. Yeah, man. Go get it, man. Go get the merch, bro. Plenty of merch, man. But this one right here was just released yesterday, dog. Like I said, man, I got mine. I'm definitely busting this. Look at this shit. Shit is tight, bro. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. I will be wearing this outside, bro. Okay. Yeah, I wore it last night, but I will be wearing it again. All right. Yeah, man. Okay. Make sure y'all pick up all that merch, bro. Everything, bro. Okay. We're not playing. Teddy Bridgewater's the backup in Tampa Bay. He is. Okay. All right, man. Get the shirt here. There's the links right there. Okay. Yeah. No Raider guy. Appreciate you. Available in all sizes. And there's other merch there. Look at everything else, dog. It's not just football. We got everything on there. Okay. We're gonna have more coming up. Okay. Like the video. Okay. Yeah, it's good shit. I appreciate it. Derek Carr was a real Raider. I agree. Guar Webb, that's because the Raiders refused to draft. Hey, man, you got to understand, Guar Webb, the Raiders never drafted quarterbacks in the first round, bro. You got to understand, man, that it's just like, man, you should know what your grandfather, what he's going to do. You should know what your grandmother's going to do. You should know what your dad's going to do. You should know what your mom's going to do. You should know what they do and what they don't do. You should know that. You know your granddaddy's not giving up his cigarettes, bro. Even though your grandmother said, help granddad stop smoking. You know he's got a stash of Lucky Strikes somewhere in his toolbox or some shit. He's smoking cigarettes, and damn, where's granddad smelling like cigarettes, man? Hey, you smoking cigarettes? Nah, man, no, that's Joe. Joe smokes cigarettes. He has a pack of cigarettes all over the place, okay? You just don't know where the hell they are, all right? So Raiders don't draft quarterbacks in the first round, dog. The last quarterback we drafted in the first round was Jamarcus Russell. We don't draft quarterbacks in the first round. Go look at the Raiders draft history, man, from 1960 all the way up to today, and you tell me how many quarterbacks we drafted in the first round, okay? Just off the top of my head, who can I say the Raiders drafted in the first round that was a quarterback? Well, Derek Carr was drafted in the second round. Ken Stabler, that's back in the days. Who else? Tom Marijuanovich was drafted in the first round. I think he was drafted 12th. How did that turn out? Okay. How did Jamarcus turn out? We don't draft quarterbacks in the first round. And we didn't, and we haven't yet to do it. We didn't do it last year. We didn't do it this year. Okay. And so you keep talking about what we don't do. We haven't done it for 65 years, bro. I literally could name 4 players, if that, 3 to 4 players that were drafted in the first round, bro. In 65 years. That's not what we do. It's not what we do, bro. We either draft quarterbacks later in rounds, or we pick up free agents. That's what we do. Okay? How did we get Jim Plunkett? He was waived by the San Francisco 49ers, and the old man picked him up off of waivers. That's how we got him, dog. Okay? Or we trade. How did we get Dan Pastorini? We traded. How did we get Jeff Hostetler? We traded. Okay? How did we get Carson Palmer? We traded. How did we get Rich Gannon? We traded. We didn't draft anybody. Okay? And I keep trying to get you to understand that, Guar Webb, but you're locked in, and that's what you're doing. Okay? All right, man. Straight up, man. Bill Holloway. I think Tannehill for 2 years didn't hire. I mean, where's Tannehill at though? Okay. All right. That's what I need to hear. All right, man. Go out Webb, Tannehill's way over the hill. I mean, damn, what are we gonna do? We desperate, man. We don't got nobody. What do you do? You waiting for the perfect person? Like, dog, hey, man, you got to date somebody, bro. You date this one until the next one shows up. Don't you know, man, that you always acquire more than what you got, bro? Okay? Simple as that. When you got a girlfriend, all the girls want to holler at you. When you single as hell, nobody wants to fool with you. Okay, this is what it is, bro. When you married and you walking around with that ring, girls didn't give you the time of day of smiling at you, man. They're pushing their breasts together. Okay? But when you single, they ain't throwing nothing at you. Because you don't have that sin on you. You don't have that desire or ability on you, bro. You're not desirable because no one desires you. Okay? That's the situation. You don't have a quarterback because no one desires to be the quarterback of the Raiders. Okay? Other teams don't have that problem. They pick up quarterbacks all the time. Look at the 49ers. 49ers have a quarterback. What do they get? More quarterbacks. More quarterbacks. All day. They don't have to struggle to get a quarterback. Their quarterback just come to them because quarterbacks smell quarterbacks. I smell some quarterbacks over here. I'm gonna go over there. You're over there smelling like a dog shit at the quarterback position. Oh, I don't want to go over there. Okay? Simple as that. All right? You don't attract the crowd at the quarterback slot. All right? Okay, man, straight up, man. All right, man. Chewy, Mr. Irrelevant, went and played in the NFC Championship. Yeah, but guess how many people passed on him? Everybody, including the Niners. Everybody. You got one pick left out of the whole draft. They picked the guy who's the starter who went to the bowl. Somebody knows how to evaluate talent and somebody doesn't. If you had Brock Purdy, you wouldn't be in this position. But you didn't draft Brock Purdy, did you? Nope. You didn't. Let's not forget you passed on Jackson Dart. You could have got Jackson Dart late. You didn't draft Jackson Dart. Jackson Dart absolutely throwing what? Darts. You didn't pick him up either. You let the damn G-men pick him up. Jackson Dart was spinning it when he was at SC. He was spinning it when he was at Ole Miss. You didn't pick him up. Everybody looked good because you just pass on. Oh, no, we're good. No, you're not. You're not good. You got to stop telling yourself you're good. You're not good, bro. You're not good. You can't afford to pass up somebody, but you do it all the time. Now, the Raiders are the dumbest organization in the National Football League, and they're the only team that doesn't draft a first-round quarterback until they did it right. Well, I mean, sounds like you got to go find another team, man, because that's what I was done. They got to find a way to rally around Geno. I agree. Okay, you already know not to laugh. I mean, come on, bro. Skipped over C.J. Stroud. Sure did. Your boy Tom Telesco didn't even try to get Jaden Daniels. Jaden Daniels was doing everything that he could to be a Raider. Didn't even try to get him. Didn't even call. He said, "Oh well, I didn't even call." He said out of his own mouth, "We weren't ready for that." How the hell are you not ready for a generational talent like Jaden Daniels? I mean, like I said before, man, you put dummies in the driver's seat and then you wonder why your car's wrecked. Okay, all right, man. Yeah, C.J. Stroud wanted to play for us too. All right, okay. Never forget, man. JMJ skipping over Stroud for Jimmy G. Come on, dog. All right, man. It's because of all the lies. Tom Brady, this Brady, that. Hey, man, this happened before Brady, bro. We were doing that, but when Brady was in diapers, we were doing that. We were doing that when Brady was in diapers. Can't blame TB12, man. TB12 doesn't have the power you thought he had. TB12 don't got no power. Obviously. They don't got no power, man. All right, man. Connor Cook. I mean, we can keep going on and on and on, bro. Okay? Shit, I'll go back to the days y'all won't even know these people. Hey, Bill, David Hum. Rest in peace. Y'all don't even know who David Hum is, bro. You have no idea who that is. Okay? All right? Straight up. You have no idea who that is. All right? No idea. Vince Evans. You have no idea who that is. You have no idea. Unless you're from a certain era, you don't know who Vince Evans is. Okay? I said from 1974 to 2025, I've seen every Raider quarterback that's ever been on the roster, and all of them in person. I've seen them at least one time. At least once. Every one of them. Only two get my respect. DC gets my respect for trying, but he had so many coaches and so many offensive coordinators and so many things. He gets my respect for trying, but he was doomed from day one. Outside of that, I don't give nobody no respect. As much as you guys want to say Rich Gannon, what happened in that Super Bowl? Do yourself a favor for all you Rich Gannon nut huggers, okay? Go watch the Super Bowl with Tampa Bay and go watch that. You can watch it on YouTube. Watch that entire Super Bowl and you tell me what you see. I see a dude who didn't know the difference between a Raider uniform and a Tampa Bay Buccaneers uniform all day. I mean, horrendous pick sixes. And he was the whole NFL MVP that year. Josh Dobbs. I like him. Did I ever like Vince Evans? Of course. Man, during that time, there wasn't a lot of black quarterbacks in the NFL. When Vince Evans was with the Bears, there wasn't a lot of black quarterbacks. We had Doug Williams, we had Vince Evans, and we had Warren Moon. That was it. We didn't have all these brothers spinning the ball. So all of us, you know, brothers from my era, all like those quarterbacks. So when the Raiders picked up Vince Evans, I was loving it. I'm like, man, I could say that I got a black quarterback on my roster. Not a starter, but just on my roster, bro. Just to have a black quarterback on my roster was like, I'm like, damn. And I had a black head coach. I mean, I had Art Shell and I had him. I'm like, man, I got a black head coach and I got a black quarterback on my roster. I mean, I was loving it. Vince Evans was a good quarterback. All right. Okay, straight up, man. All right, man. Carr Webb doing what he does best. I love Genty. Like tackling fire hydrant. Yeah, man, that's a bad boy, bro. He's gonna win Rookie of the Year, man. Okay. What's going on? No Raider guy says I'm a little late. Yeah, man, it's all good. Bill Holloway, man. I wore my Unfiltered World Series shirt today. That's what you do, bro. That's what you do, man. I'm trying to tell you, man. I'm not playing. I mean, everything. I wear all the unfiltered merch, bro. I mean, I wear the Cigar Killers merch, man. I got that's more. I'm putting more of that out, man. The Tony Montana Cigar Killers. I wear everything we make, bro. Everything we make, I'm wearing it. I'm out and about, bro. I don't have to do a Raider shit all the time. I got a whole kinds of shit to put on. Okay, so that's what it is, man. Okay. You said Tanner McKee has potential. All right, man. Yes. Okay. Do the Raiders even have quarterback scouts? They do, man, but it's like anything else. You know, at your job, you've given a whole bunch of recommendations. Do they listen? That's the key. You could tell them something that's going to really work. They ain't listening. Hey, man, you know what, man? If we just did this and changed this and put this over here, man, that would save us 30 minutes a day. You come to work, they ain't changed it. Because it was your idea, not theirs. No, that's not going to work. All right. You can't call a shot. You can't call a shot. All right. Bill Holloway, Tannehill, unsigned. 1 year out of the league. Okay. All right, man. I hear you. Okay. Yeah, I hear you. Tell the Raiders to hire you. You tell the Raiders to hire you, man. I mean, if you got it like that. Okay. Saints might want to grab him. That's true. Saints need a quarterback, too. All right, straight up. Okay. Don't get me started on Jackson Dart. Jackson Dart, bad boy. Okay. Passed on him. All right. If Geno goes down, we're in trouble. Yeah, man. Like I said, you got to wrap him in bubble wrap. All right, man. Straight up, you guys. All right, man. Yes. Means no experience. Anthony Young, yes. Okay, cool kid. I know Vince Evans when he was working at a Lexus dealership. That's a bad boy. Vince Evans was a bad boy, man. I love Vince Evans, dog. Okay? I love Vince Evans, man. Okay? Vince Evans, you know who reminded me of Vince Evans when he was with the Raiders? Jason Campbell, bro. Jason Campbell was balling until he got hurt. Jason Campbell was balling, bro. All right. Yeah, Vince Evans, man. Loved him. All right, man. Gruden and McDaniel ruined Carr. Yeah, they did. All right. All right, man. Okay. All right, man. Chewy. Frank Nablas, my earliest football memory is Vince Evans throwing a bomb toward the win against the Redskins in '92. Bad boy. Vince Evans was no joke. Okay. Vince Evans was definitely no joke, man. All right. Understand that. That boy was bad. It's a bad boy. Woody. Doug will beat the brakes off Elway. Didn't play another down after us. Yeah, man. There was a lot of that. Okay. Yeah, we should see what we can do about Shador, but the Browns are going to hold everybody hostage, bro. Okay. They're going to hold everybody. It's somebody who has something that they don't want, but they're going to try to, milk everybody else to get it. That's all that is. Okay. That's all that is. All right. Okay, man. Eagles waived DTR. Let's go. Let's go. If the Eagles waived them, He'll be in Vegas. He'll be in Vegas. Chip is definitely letting it be known. Okay? Chip is definitely letting it be known what he wants to do. All right? So we will soon see, you guys. We will soon see. All right? Okay? Is that it? All right, man. I ain't mad at it. I'm going to go back into my air-conditioned crib. Okay? But come back out there, finish smoking this a little bit later, Bill. Go ahead and cut this right quick. Put it in the put it in here. Save it for later. And come back maybe a little bit later and talk to you guys, man. But make sure you guys are subbing the channel. Make sure you guys are liking the videos. Make sure you guys are picking up the merch, MatthewShackUnfiltered.com. Pick up the brand new Mad Max. We launched it during the game yesterday, man. Go pick it up, man. Okay? Don't cheat yourself. Treat yourself, bro. Look fly, man, because Shooby Doobies like fly-looking guys, bro. They don't like dudes that are bummy, man. We understand you like to be in your being dipped wife beater all day, bro. But just stay in the house, man. Don't go outside, man. Go get your newspaper, because the girl across the street, she'll be pulling up with her girlfriends and they'll look at you, bro. All right, man. Holla at y'all. Matthew Shack Unfiltered.